Welcome to Jinja Island, the first Jinja Island Parley. We're actually an hour earlier than our schedule, but we're down at the boat dock. There is a lovely breeze coming off the Caribbean blue water over here, and so we thought we'd just chill for a little bit.
I think we all overheated.
Yeah.
Crashed.
Yeah.
And got all grumpy.
Got all grumpy. Would you like to take the camera for a moment?
Take the camera for a minute, sir.
Take the camera.
Yes, sir. I'll take the camera, sir. That's why. He's fooling himself.
Charles.
Cheers.
Charles. So what have you been up to today?
Well, the toilet's pretty much in. I just got to control a bit out for the system, because there's not enough room for the system at the back.
Have you laid a cable yet?
Laid the cable.
Have you snapped off a bit of dirty spine?
Oh, I have. It's waiting there to be flushed. It is.
Have you put a dreadnought in there?
I put a dread. The only thing is, it's jackknifed.
You left a dead otter in the toilet.
And a dead otter. That as well. Skinned.
a Mersey eel with sweet corn for our eyes. So, this morning I got up.
You got up, no?
Well, we've got people coming and going from the island. This is quite funny. It's like Central Station over here. Can you see the guys and the kayakers? He's just going away. The master in the hammock and the help on the floor.
I was in the hammock a minute ago, actually.
Yeah.
I was hogging it.
I was like, Marcus,
Can I have my hammock back?
Can we swap?
No, it's my hammock. Get your own hammock.
Like Peter,
it was your own hammock.
Like Peter Cook and Dudley Moore and Dazzle. Can we swap? So I got up this morning and I went into town with Ishmael. Ishmael's over here. Hi Ishmael! Yay! And we raced around because we were using his dad's boat and we had to finish by 11 o'clock. So we were like legging it around town, picking up all the stuff we needed to put the toilet in.
Somebody this morning said I was like Madonna. Like this, he said he thought I looked like Madonna.
They thought you looked like Madonna?
Like Madonna. It's just the way I'm lying, you see, my head on my hand like that, you know.
Oh, you mean that picture of Madonna, the Madonna, like Jesus' mom, Mary, in that Spanish church, where some old lady tried to repaint it and it all turned up a bit. It all went a bit horribly wrong. Hey, some well-deserved relaxed time. Marcus looks saucy as always, says Cash Dummy.
Thanks, Cash Dummy. That's a little disconcert.
Lars is saying, nice, hi all, pretty nice potty you built.
It's a lovely potty, it is.
We've got more people going past on the boats. That's really nice. We've got people paddling past on the little kayakers, the little dugout canoes. The microphone has a big rumble noise. A rumble noise, you say? A rumble noise?
Have you got the case on the way around or something?
No. It's just it's the wind, mate. It's the wind.
What wind?
The wind.
Oh, sorry.
The wind that you can feel on your face at the moment. Charlie Nelson says, I always want to say Charlie Wilson. As in Charlie Wilson's War. Anyway. Right, so yeah, I went to town. We got some wood to fix the stairs.
Yep.
Honestly, every time I go up the stairs, I kind of shit one a bit, like because they look like they're just going to collapse at any moment, and it's quite a fall down. Yeah, it's quite high up.
Well, I'll catch you.
So we got some we got some wood for the stairs. Tomorrow we're probably going to take the stairs down, completely redo the risers on it. Evening gents, says Pete Crosby. Loving the content, G. Mate, honestly, this is proper tonic for me, dreaming of being up there, being there one day. Up the toffees, yeah! That's pretty good. Yeah, absolutely. David says, Graham, take me there.
We're going to remove the staircase.
Don't know if Catherine would allow it. No. Actually, you get a good shot here of what needs to be done on the boat dock, because here we have some concrete and you can actually see the rebar. It's rotted away because it wasn't done properly in the first place. what you want to do is you want to get one of those big pipes, one of those big poo pipes, put that in the water and fill it with cement and concrete and rebar, and then the water can't get through the plastic. It's a much better way of making pilings than that, because that's been eaten away by the sea. So that's
to drive the piling in the plastic pipe in first, to get deep enough.
Yeah.
Because you've got all that mud, didn't you?
Yeah. But also it means that you build the piling, you put it down in the water, and then it sinks into the mud. It'll stay upright, but you can fill up to the level that you want, and then you can just cut the top off with the hacksaw, and so you can get it perfectly level. But my boat would normally be behind me here, back in the day, but it's over there at the moment, on that side of the boat dock.
It needs some TLC.
It does. It's in desperate need of TLC. Sorry, that's not my boat. That's my boat there.
The boat that works is not his.
Yeah, that's my boat. It's the one that doesn't work. So we've got a lot to do, Marcus.
There is loads to do.
My eyes are killing me.
Earlier.
Go on then.
I was cooking. Oh, well, not cooking. I'm not food.
Tell your tale.
Well, I was just cooking. Like it's so flipping hot. I was hot and sweaty and grumpy.
Grumpy.
Oh, grumpy.
You being a Mardy bum.
Oh, I was. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh. There's like service with a smile around here, you know. There, Ishmael. Cheers, Ishmael. And to your dear wife. That was awesome. That chicken we had was actually really good.
You had fried chicken for lunch.
I know, I can't believe it. Yeah, chicken and chips, and that's really good. Really, really good, actually. Beat any old Kentucky rubbish. Yeah.
Take that, Colonel.
Yeah, Colonel. Up yours. Yeah. Secret recipe and all that. It's not very secret over here. Everyone's doing it. Probably better. Yeah, so I haven't quite finished the toilet yet because somebody told me these are the bolts that you use to fix it together, and they weren't. They were the bolts to hold it down.
No, sorry. You showed me the plastic ones, and I'm like, there for the seats. Because there was no way that they were the ones to hold it in the bottom of the.
No. That's to hold the system to the toilet together. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I missed that. Sorry.
That's fine.
I didn't realise you.
I'll punish him later.
Ooh.
I know, saucy.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Both. A threat and a promise. I've
got water here. I'm putting water into my eyes because my eyes are stinging to Billy-O.
Because his eyebrows aren't waterproof like mine. All the sweat is pouring down his face into his eyes. And the salt has made his eyes all sore and bloodshot.
My eyes.
I might have to rub some, like, I don't know, I might put some Vaseline in some form later.
My beautiful eyes.
Yeah, so I understand that, but apparently my bushy eyebrows stop the sweat dripping into my eyes. Oh.
But tomorrow, we're gonna be a bit better with the structure of the show and everything, because today.
Obviously,
I weren't there.
Yeah, but that's a special this morning. That's a special performance. Me.
Yeah, you just got.
They all had those.
Yeah.
Loads of innuendo,
Marcus
and I got told off for innuendo.
Did you show everyone your bum crack?
But you put the camera up my bum earlier.
Did I? Up your bum? I put it up your bum.
I didn't realise the camera was there. There's me working away, and I wasn't even clenching to make it look sort of like, you know, more pert. I didn't know. So there's a saggy bum peering in everybody's faces.
Good.
Oh no, that's your fault. I didn't know I was there. I'd have made more effort. I would.
Well, what I think we're going to do tomorrow, we'll start at 9 o'clock and we'll work till 12, do 3 hours, and then we'll have a break for a couple of hours.
I think we need to. It's so hot.
We'll come here to the boat dock.
Yeah. That's all right. The boat dock's lovely, isn't it? It's fine on here.
Well, the reason why we've only got one hammock here at the moment is because Marcus's hammock is at the house, but he's tied it all up with rope.
Okay, I'll do it quite easy.
Mine's just on hooks.
Yeah, I'll do it quite easy.
This is actually my hammock. This is what I'm sleeping in at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sleeping in hammock as well.
Yeah.
But what I've been doing is he doesn't know this, but I've been sneaking up to his little, where his hammock is, and tucking him beside him and that, and a little bit, little snuggle, don't we? You don't know you're asleep.
If you got into this hammock, the hammock would just rip. No offense, but with both of us in, like,
He said
no way.
unfair.
Absolutely no way.
He said no offence, and it implies
You
unfair.
can buy 2-person hammocks.
I'm delicate. They call me tippy toe.
They come with a bar across the top here. If you try and put 2 people in a normal hammock, they just squish together. It's too hot.
Don't you like that? Oh, okay.
Well,
He doesn't want us to
move.
squish together. Ooh.
Oh, for heaven's sake! I've been here a couple of days.
Oh,
So
dear.
no, we've got to. So let's see. Let's take stock. So yesterday was electricity day, so we sorted out the solar panels.
Yeah.
Almost. And we're going to do each week. It's going to be. Each day is going to be the same day of the week. So next Monday will be electricity day again, and we'll do some more stuff on the electrics. Today was water, so we're doing the plumbing. Next week on water, we might be digging trenches to allow the rainwater to go into the sea where it belongs, instead of staying on the island.
It's kind of holding it, isn't it?
Yeah, instead of staying on the island, encouraging mosquitoes to be dreadful. And then so tomorrow, what's the SB tomorrow? I forgot what.
I've forgotten all.
We came up with this wonderful timetable, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was like being in school again.
Did you leave it on
the plane? No, it's on my laptop. And so the laptop's over in the house. I can't bother going and get it. The house is about 100 meters from here, so screw that.
Yeah.
Through
marshland.
Through a swamp at the moment.
It's swamp. What we need a swamp boat.
It's really funny.
Can you have a swamp boat?
It's really funny
hovercraft.
that, like, you know, I haven't been here for years, and the first day that we arrive, it's the highest tide of the year so far. And Marcus, Ishmael is like, it wasn't like this yesterday, and I'm like, oh my god. And then that night we had the biggest thunderstorm that I think I've had here ever. So it was a bit of a baptism of fire for poor old Marcus, wasn't it?
I was scared. I was frightened. I was. Yeah.
Did you do a little wee?
I did in the pants.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's all been there.
Yeah.
I do that when I laugh too much.
Do you? Oh, sweet blood. It comes to sort of, with age and all that. You know,
We'll see when
a little squeeze, and then it's too late.
But so we've run away, mate. We've run away from civilization. Come to live on a mangrove island. Fucking still Toro.
Where's my dog? I need my dog.
Need a dog. Yeah, I've got a dog on the island. You know.
It needs a
And
bath.
a cat.
That dog needs a bath.
And chickens. And ducks. We got ducks on the island. Did we show the ducks?
Oh yeah, I've showed you Muscovies.
Yeah.
I did earlier today. They're wandering around.
Repair the stairs before someone falls to their
That'd be a really good idea. I think what we're gonna do is.
So tomorrow we do wood. Okay, tomorrow could be a wood day.
Why don't we just do the stairs?
Because it's a wood day. So we do the stairs because they're made of wood.
I know, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you go,
Let's do
wood.
the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes, do the stairs. What we're gonna do, we're gonna dismantle the stairs and try and get them up that day, because it'd be quite handy to take the old string off and use it as a pattern.
How about?
A new one.
How about? Yeah, that would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
How about you take off the front door, the back door, sorry, and you start work on that, and me and Ishmael can work on the staircase. How about that? Do you need the skill saw?
Oh, I need to cut the board straight. I'll probably just hand saw, to be fair.
Okay. All right. So that's the plan tomorrow. We're going to be building stairs and a door because it's going to be wood day tomorrow. So yesterday was electricity day. Today was water day. Tomorrow is wood day.
Okay.
What's the next one? Was it food? We had a food day or garden day, didn't we?
Well,
so on Thursday,
we
we might actually go into the island interior, cut our way through machetes, and have a talk about
Where's the pygmies?
Pygmies.
The pygmies. The island, in the mangroves.
How would there be
Don't know,
pygmies in the mangroves?
That's the Queen.
This is not Calabar in Nigeria. Pygmies are in Africa. This is South America.
Oh, I think something else. I think my board
I got told off the other day for saying South America. Central America. However, there is the fact that Panama used to be part of Colombia, which is definitely South America, and they still use Colombian time. They're in a different time zone to Costa Rica. And don't forget, all continents are a man-made concept. None more so than Europe, which is just a peninsula of Asia.
What But that other island,
Just
there's
saying.
no island, isn't there? I think I can't remember, but I think I used to live on it.
You used to live on a big island, Plague Island.
Plague Island. Oh,
Yeah,
Plague
but then
Island.
you moved to sensible places like, I don't know,
Yeah.
France.
That seems more sensible. Yeah, it does seem sensible. I hear that the actual channel is getting wider.
Is it?
Yeah, the Britain is just drifting,
It's
drifting
moving
away
away.
from the continent. Mainland.
Some man bought Moses on the White Cliffs of
Yeah.
Dover.
Could do. That'd
Sail
be
us
quite
out,
big, though, wouldn't they?
South China Sea. That's what they need to do. Ah. Slumber and morning lumber. Conga time. No chance to make a beach, right? Not at the moment, but just so you know, if I show you the walkway there, and then see where my boat is, which is the blue one there. These mangroves here, if we ask for permission very nicely from the environmental people to remove those mangroves, we could put a beach there. If we do remove the mangroves, we have to pay a lot of money, so we're not going to do it anytime soon. But we also have to replant any mangroves that we take out on another part of the island, which is fair enough. But it would be what we'd have to do is bring in a barge or a few barges full of sand and dump them on the
Would they wash away?
No, I mean, look at the water at the moment. I mean, you can. This is about as choppy as it gets. You know, it's like being on a. Sometimes it's like being on a mill pond.
What if we have a tsunami?
What if we have a tsunami?
A tsunami.
Well,
It's not a salami.
I think the beach will be the lack of beach in the future would be the least of our worries if we had the tsunami.
Oh, okay.
However, around here, because there's so many fault lines, they tend to dissipate the energy.
Really?
Yeah, because there's lots of small fault lines, whereas in like the San Andreas fault, it's one massive fault line and there's nothing to take the pressure off
Can't they
it.
mend it by like lowering in the big missiles, a big bomb?
I don't think it works that way.
That's what they do in films.
I don't think it works that way.
Are you sure?
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Baywatch Graham.
You saying that they're lying?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So is there a big cultural difference between Panama and Costa Rica, especially near the border? I would say yes, actually. There's
more toters,
well,
more people trying to sell you stuff in Panama.
I think Panama's had a different history to Costa Rica. Costa Rica's seen as the Switzerland of Central America because they have no civil war. But at the same time, Panama, like it used to be part of Colombia, and then the Americans wanted to build a canal, and they're like, "Hey, have you ever thought of independence? Why don't you be independent and let us build the canal?" And so yeah, the culture here in Panama, it's quite American. It's quite Americanized. Reminds me of the Philippines actually. Philippines is similar. The Philippines used to be Spanish, and then after the Second World War.
There's quite a few Asians there, isn't there?
What, in the Philippines?
In this area. Panama.
Oh, here, yeah. There's
In the Philippines.
I was going to say, well, it is in Asia. In this part of Panama, there's a quite a large mix of people because you've got
There is.
the indigenous people who are pre-Columbian peoples, which include people like Ishmael.
Mhm.
And then you've got Hispanic people who are descendants of the conquistadors and the people who came across from Spain. You've also got the descendants of people who came over from Jamaica and other countries in the West Indies to build the canal and also to work on the plantations here, the banana plantations. And they have their own culture, they have their own language. They speak a language called Guadi Guadi, which is like a Patois language.
Oh, that's like French. Patois.
It's like Pidgin English. So you heard a couple of guys talking it, didn't you, yesterday when we were in Amarante, and I was like, check those guys are not speaking Spanish; they're actually speaking English, which is cool. And then yeah, there's a lot of people from China. I think the Mandarin, so it would be Hong Kong and Guangzhou. sort of region, and they came across. I don't know when they came across, but I don't think it was that long ago. But a lot of the hardware stores and the supermarkets and things here are run by people of Chinese heritage. So there's a bit of a mix, and then you've got the Americans. Lots of Americans come here to retire.
What Loco Dave?
Loco Dave.
Loco Dave. I've met Loco Dave, and he's loco.
He is crazy.
Yeah, he's funny as hell. What must I say?
You gotta think like how mad do you have to be when Marcus thinks that you're mad?
Yeah, he's very funny.
What's that? Sophie said, "What happened to your last video? Did it get taken down?" Oh no. P Crosby. So which week are you going to wrestle naked in front of the fire, shit-faced like Alan Bates and Oliver Reed in Women in Love, asking for a friend?
We do sumo. We're big nabbies.
Who says, "I like your spot, but Marcus needs something more comfortable to lie on."
This is ironwood. This is like I am literally like laying on iron. This is an ironwood. So it's very, very hard. I'm alright. It's just a bit kind of yeah. My head's about to drop off. But
well, what I'm thinking actually, Marcus, when we do this tomorrow, we'll bring a little tripod with us so we're not holding the phone, and we'll bring your hammock, and you can attach it to that hook there. You can use a rope to attach it to that post there, and then if I'm holding the camera here, your head will be there, my head will be here.
Yeah, cheek to cheek.
Jowl to jowl.
Jowl to jowl, even.
Yeah. Oh, we got a super chat.
Oh, right.
Who was that? Oh, Pineapple Boy, thank you very much.
Cheers,
thanks for the geography lesson. I miss Hughes of the World. Oh man, it's just some Hughes of the World. Hughes of the World welding. Well, Marcus needs to make some videos as well.
I do.
For his channel because
I do. Suffering it is.
It is being sadly neglected. Yeah. So, but you've written a script, haven't you?
I've got some scripts ready. Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing is I've scribbled them. I don't know if I can read my own handwriting.
It's a fever dream.
I think it's
a fever dream.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to do it literally with my phone in my hand and do it that way. Not quite so professional. There you go. I'm not very professional anyway.
Bet you can't get through tomorrow without singing Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to... Oh, God, yeah. Stairway to Heaven.
By the immortal
Have
Led
you got to get your going right? I'll check it. I think you're over 170 high.
What?
You're going and your rise on your stairs.
Oh, right, okay.
It's got to be regulation standard.
Will you get funny if it's not like absolutely perfect?
I'll whip you.
Oh, no.
Well, I'll whip you. Yeah.
Get Graham to film it. Graham to film what? You whipping me? What?
What, you got to film yourself. Why have you been whipped?
Joel is asking where my hat is. It was actually under my bum. Now it's on my head. There you go. Is that better? You recognise me now? I know that fella. Oh, Marcus's video. Yeah, no, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help film it, and then I'm gonna help edit it. Have you taken a swim yet?
No, we haven't actually.
Marcus, have you taken a swim?
No, have you?
If not, why not?
Neither of us taken a swim yet. We're skinny dipping he was. That's what he told me, but no, he didn't.
Skinny dipping. It's a bad idea, going skinny dipping when you're ginger. Unless you do it at night time, then it's alright, but during the day you just burn. You just burn. What's for dinner? What's for dinner, lads?
Oh, we had it.
We've had it. Well, we had the late lunch.
That was really nice.
We had fried chicken and lentils. Were they lentils? They weren't lentils.
It was lentils. Yeah, it was
lentils and chips. Yeah.
Like proper chips, not frozen chips.
We haven't taken a swim yet, mostly because the water's quite a way down from the actual boat dock. I know it doesn't look it, but it is. And well, you can see there. You can see how far down it is. And if you jump in the water's really shallow. So I've jumped off the edge of the end of the boat dock before.
Could we make
slightly
a set
inebriated
of steps out of the old staircase?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I don't have to be as wide. If there's rotten on the ends, we can chop the ends off.
I think it's rotten in lots of places, though.
You've been non negative. Be positive. There must be some good traits there.
Stop the rot. Stop the rot at the heart of government. Yeah, okay. Well, we can look into that, yeah. Tomorrow's wood day.
You want to do your prop one at the end.
So
then,
electricity,
it comes off the side
water,
there, maybe.
wood. We need to put this on the website. We need to put on the website like what we're doing each day.
That'd be cool.
Needs to be more structured.
We'll get there. We've just been a bit obviously because you had to get more materials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's all been a bit sporadic, and it's been a bit of a learning curve as well, even for you, isn't it? Because obviously you've been there for a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really know what to expect when I got here. You know, I didn't know.
Is it worse than what you expected?
It's better actually. It's better.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah. I mean, the flooding really freaked me out when we first got here, and it was all flooded. I was like, shit. But it's all dried out now, pretty much. So.
You look like an Aussie with your sleeves halfway up your shoulder.
I look like an Aussie with my Aussie hat on.
You look at that guy who saved that. Chased that bloke.
What?
On Twitter, whatever. That bloke.
It's like, I was. What was he saying? It was in my undies.
In the cars or something. The Aussie guy who saved. He went and chased after that burglar.
We got another super chat. I think. Did we get another super chat? Cash dummy, €5 for the men at work with the Australian hats. Ishmael needs one too. We do. We need to get a hat for Ishmael. Nothing wrong with skinny dipping. You should prepare your film yourselves skinny dipping in the bioluminescence. Really looking forward to that.
I can't see it
You don't have to put bioluminescence in inverted commas. It is. We do have bioluminescence in the water. But yeah, we do need to build stairs down to the water. So there you go. That's another thing to add to the list of things we need to do.
That's a good thing. That makes it more useful.
Water, electricity. This is beginning to sound like Monopoly. Just make sure you don't go to jail. So tomorrow wood, and then Thursday we're going to be doing garden. Okay, so that's going to be garden day. What were the other days that we thought of? We thought of Adventure Day, didn't we? When we'll get out on the archipelago and show you around Costa, and I'll also show Marcus around.
Everyone's been saying this morning that you need a boat for your boat. They're really expensive.
They're insanely expensive. So to buy a 15 horsepower one, which is like nothing, it's like $2.5 grand. I should point out at this point that my last car, which is a lovely little Nissan Micra, cost me £200.
Nissan Micra?
Yeah.
Lovely little car.
Lovely little car. It was great. Got my shit off a shovel. Noise, says Nico. So it's probably the wind. Probably the wind. Pete Cosby says, 46 watching. Now are we all going then? We're going to the island. Marcus, Graham, Ishmael, and Pickle will do the conga. And Mustafa the cat.
Oh, yeah, that was in there. House earlier.
Yeah. Someone did point out that we should really have a ginger cat for Ginger Island.
You painted.
Can't paint a cat.
I painted my sheep pink.
You did what with who now?
Yeah, Ruby on sheep, you painted the pink.
You painted the sheep pink.
Yeah. Not a brush paint, it's like an aerosol type thing, you know. And a bit of lacquer. It didn't stay on, it didn't stick though, because all the lanolin in the wool. I was quite disappointed, you know, so the face and that, so we shared her in the end. And then she was like bull sheep.
Sheep are for shearing.
There's a picture actually of me on the website sharing Ruby. She was a big girl. She really was a big girl.
Oh yeah, I put that on the website, didn't I? Yeah, I asked Marcus to supply me with some photos. Good afternoon from 2127 in the UK. Hope you are both well and taking a well-deserved break. I'm barely keeping my eyes open at the moment because I'm knackered. Marcus fell asleep just on the deck just before.
They took a crafty picture of it. I didn't realise that he did that.
Put it on Twitter.
Yeah, I looked like a beach whale about to always going to roll me off the edge of the dog, you know. I said, I got rid of him.
It's no. When you know you've eaten too much fried chicken, when you're on the beach. No, when you're on the beach and a bunch of people from Greenpeace come running over with wet towels to put on.
Keep me alive.
Shit. Ruby was a big girl. Sounds interesting.
She was. Ruby was a big girl.
Bet she could shift it.
Yeah, she was a big girl. In fact, she's just a big sheep. She had 5 lambs. She did in one hit.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's unusual.
That is record 6.
The world record?
Yeah. I know, anyway.
Couldn't you have like put one of them back in and then maybe come out again?
I could have done that, I suppose.
If you can get it out, you can get back in. So we're coming up to 1:30 now. of the very first Ginger Ale and Parley, because we didn't do this yesterday because we were on a boat racing to get home before
The rain.
the rain. Yeah, we will. I don't know if I can hold my camera for another half an hour.
Poke you.
Don't poke me.
Okay.
But I think we should maybe leave it for now.
Uh-huh.
And so tomorrow we'll do this, but we'll use a tripod. We'll have your camera down here. Does that sound like a
That
plan?
sounds like a great idea.
So long as it's not pissing down the rain.
And how's the connection anyway? Is it
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. How is the connection?
It's on the mobile.
Because this is on mobile. What's your address so we can send you a shotgun mic with a windshield? Oh, look, we've got lavalier mics with us. We've got a shotgun mic with us. We've got all our mics, but we just haven't put it all together yet. We need to test the equipment, and really, there's just not enough hours in the day because.
And also, the other difficulty with it is that we're not always in the same place.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously you wouldn't be hearing me while the camera's pointing at Graham and vice versa.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of wind noise.
Yeah. It's good for this. This will be fine.
Yeah, but I mean, what we'll do is we'll make sure that our mics work tonight. But to be honest, yesterday we got back, didn't we? At like what, 5 o'clock or something?
Yeah, that's true.
And then we had to get all the stuff from the dock here to the house, and then we had to get the solar panels put into position. And by the time we had done that, it was dark. Yeah. And then once it's dark, it's like, okay, well, we've got no lights.
Yeah, and the light, it's not a slow process like it is. Once it starts,
it gets dark at 6:30. Yeah. Half six,
like
Adam.
A slow switch.
It gets light at 6:30 in the morning. It gets dark at 6:30 at night, pretty much.
And the difference from where I'm in the UK, if I'm installing my solar panels, I do it to face the sun, and my panels at an angle to face the sun. Here, you just lay them flat because we're on the equator.
Yeah.
So it's just simple.
Okay, Pineapple Boys saying 99 boys. We are gonna head over to the Discord server. So if you want to go to the Ginger Island Discord server, if you already had an invite to it, great. Yeah, Glasgow Discord Parley. If you want to share the link, we will be there in about 28 minutes. What time is it now?
It's now.
Yeah, 28 minutes.
So
4 o'clock our time, so that'll be 10 o'clock your time in the UK, 11 o'clock if you're watching in Europe, and God knows when if you're watching in the US or India. But yeah, we'll be on the Parley back in the house. We're gonna head back over there now, I think. But if you want to meet us there, you are very welcome to. Hi, Grandad, it's Shannon.
Oh, hello, Shannon. How are you? Huh? What are you up to?
Glasgow's shared the Ginger Ale Discord chat, so we can head out there.
It's so hot here, Shannon. Too hot.
It's too hot.
Hot and sweaty and sticky.
But yeah, so that's our water there. That's our Caribbean blue. We'll take you out there. We'll get the GoPros out and go on the reef.
Yeah. I've got my water thousand as well.
Yeah, I've got mine as well.
Oh, cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do some underwater video, and we'll have to upload it separately, obviously, because we can't stream that.
I could film you filming the underwater filming stuff with underwater.
When I go down, you're gonna watch my bob.
Excuse me.
Bottom bob. What I say.
Right, I'm gonna have 20 minutes sleep, and I'm gonna go on the Discord server. I think. What's your plans?
I'm gonna go and finish that toilet off.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish the toilet off.
Are you sure? Because I'm really suffering, mate. I really can't.
I'm cooled down. I was just overheating earlier.
Yeah, I was overheating.
So I'm just gonna do that.
It was cutting that wood. It was cutting that wood.
I know.
In the
you know
heat.
what?
It was just.
That was really hurting as well when you did that to me.
What?
What?
95 Windsor says you should have taken a fishing rod. Well, I don't think we're gonna fit one in our backpack, but
collapsible.
yeah, I suppose, but they're still quite long.
Yeah, I know.
But we can get them. We can get them in town.
But
like
locally, what they do here, they don't want huge rods. They use they just line fish.
Yeah.
So basically, a bit of fishing line with a hook on the end, and maybe a little float, and that's it.
Glasgow Kiss says finish off the toilet. Did you pinch it off?
Boom, boom.
But yeah, no, we'll put out a line in the water, and if we catch any fish, we'll be sure to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Sorry about the sound. We'll sort that out tomorrow because we do have.
Why not a microphone work? And you can find out what went wrong with that. because that was working.
Yeah,
I went
yeah,
up this
yeah,
morning,
yeah.
that was really clear and loud.
Does bamboo grow on the island? Hardly anything's growing on the island at the moment. A lot of the trees that were here when I left are dead now. Sorry?
Would bamboo grow here?
I assume so, but I mean, I'm just a bit worried about the fact that
You want Monza bamboo, that big stuff.
I know there's a place over in Dolphin Bay where they've got like a huge. Is it Monza where it's like
Monza, yeah.
it's like loads of them grow out all at the same time?
Yeah,
It's
huge stuff.
massive.
I tried to grow it at home, but it didn't work.
But basically, the only trees now on the interior of the island are palm trees, and I think that's just because there's so much salt in the soil. There's grass. There's
like
grass.
Atlantis.
There's grass and palm trees, so we need to sort that out.
Sinking.
We need to sort that out. But sorting that out is going to cost a lot of money and take a lot of time.
Well,
Two things we're in short supply of at the moment.
Rome wasn't built in a day, you know.
Well, obviously, but we've only got 6 weeks, so I don't think we're going to be able to raise the island.
No.
But at some point, we would build a barrier, build some kind of like sea barrier around the island.
What if we had some big bladders, force them into the ground, inflated these big bladders? Would the island then float higher?
I don't think it works like that.
Okay. Is that what try?
No, what you want to do is build up like a little barrier, but also have channels in so the water can drain out,
That's a sense.
and then build up the soil inside.
What if we build a wall all the way around the island and then fill it in?
How about we build a wall out of crates, the crates that you get the beer bottles in,
Yeah.
and then it could be the crate wall of Jinja.
Boom, boom. Okay, I see what you've done there. That wasn't that great.
Oh, come on!
Oh, that wasn't that great.
This is paradise, Tues. No police sirens there. Yeah.
No, I haven't heard. There's actually plenty of police, to be honest. We got told off for not wearing our masks in the street.
Yeah, it was friendly.
No one
about
else was.
It.
He
was
was.
friendly about it.
He was on a push bike.
He was on a push bike.
Yeah.
He just went masks.
Yeah, not to anybody else, just to us.
When you're walking down the street in the midday sun and you're sweating.
Oh, God. And these masks aren't actually paper, they're fiberglass, like the woven fiberglass. And it's just makes you irritable.
You could build a wall and make Boris pay for it. Someone said, "Okay, Donald," about the wall. The wall is not to keep people out. It's to keep the island afloat, so we can invite more people to come and stay.
For the wall and ask Steve Bannon to help.
He likes his walls, doesn't he? Marcus, your granddaughter is saying hello.
Hello, granddaughter. Was it Shannon again?
Hello. Channel into the island and move the mangroves from the beach to the interior channels. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually.
Which daughter was it this time? Which granddaughter? Was it Shannon again?
I'm trying to look at the comments.
Ah.
Although my eyes are all stuck together with goo at the moment because of all the.
Just some ketchup will help.
I think it was the same comment as earlier. Yeah, it's hi granddad. It's Shannon.
Ah.
So you a granddad? How are you a granddad? You don't look old enough.
You know, I started early.
I'm a great uncle, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, my Mrs. Carol, she had 4 children from previous marriage, and then what we do, we got them all married off, diary and all that. So it's just, and then now we get loads of grandchildren, but 9 grandchildren.
What you want to do is, if the female, you want to get the dowry of somewhere like Egypt, to get a few camels for that.
I put that on Facebook after dowry for your husband.
If you're in India, you don't get anything for a daughter, I'm afraid. So if you've got a son, you can get effectively what is a dowry for sons.
We do like Life of Brian and dress them up.
That could work. Technically, it wouldn't be a wall, but a dam or a levee.
That would, yeah, that's correct.
You could drive the Chevy to the levee.
Yeah. Or just a sea barrier.
Yeah, we could. Okay, right, we're going to sign off. I'm going to get 10 minutes sleep now.
Oh, yeah. It's an opportunity for me to
before
prank
Discord. You can prank me, yeah, if you like. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. We're going to be back every day doing this stuff. I asked a while ago, can you buy a mini digger? You included yes. I mean, I wouldn't buy one, but we could hire one. And we do have a stone dock here, a stone jetty, so we can.
It costs more to get it here.
Yeah, than to buy one. But it's not financially something that we could do at the moment. Maybe I think it's just going to be us with a
It's
couple
not
of
just that though, is it?
couple of shovels.
Yeah, we also the thing is you need more mass, so you need more soil on the island.
Yeah.
So with digging you're going to move stuff about unless you've got the sort of pile of soil there, when you can obviously scab it into place, can't you, and spread it about and level off. But it's actually the areas we've been walking over are really, really spongy. You know, it's not firm. Nothing's firm, is it? It's quite soft.
Well, the thing is, where
a
you're,
bit like me.
where the little depressions are, where it's been getting wet, that's mud, and then the bits where it's grass, it's really, really spongy grass. The type of grass that I have on the island is really spongy. How about explosives? Get sand from the sea, says Nico. Well, that's another option. So this under here is thousands of years worth of silt from the mangroves.
That is a very, very good point.
So
What about
we
dredging?
could dredge it.
That's a
We
very
get a
good
pump,
point.
big pipe,
And
we just stick the pipe into the soil here, and we just spray it onto the island.
Or get a digger.
A waterproof digger. Oh well, yeah. I suppose it,
That'll reach that.
I don't think it would.
No, not there. That'll crush that.
On
this deck.
On the deck, on the rotting deck. Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
That's gonna happen, but yeah, it might be a good idea to do that.
No, you can get a digger on the pontoon.
We have a little pump on it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we spray the soil over that way.
You might find gold.
Just leave it running, make it solar powered. Have a solar powered 12-volt pump, and just have. You could do that, couldn't you?
Not constantly spraying stuff onto the island.
Yeah, from the mud from under here.
You need something to pump solids, so it has to be like diaphragm pump or something like that.
Yeah. Would that
You
be
could
more
use-
than 12 volts?
Yes,
Would that be 110 volts?
it's going to have to be a lot.
Okay.
Because you've got to lift it. You've got to lift the water as well as be able to suck the mud. So it's you
Okay.
need quite a bit of power.
And would you use like a 4-inch pipe?
Well, depends how powerful the pump is. So it's all relative, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
So bigger the pump, bigger the pipe.
Take it from a bit further
You
out.
know? I could have some sexual innuendo with that, but I better not.
No, I bet not. All right, we're still here. I keep saying we're gonna go, and we just hang on. Just keep us hanging on. I'm about to. I can barely get my eyes open. This is why in hot countries people have siestas.
They do in France. A lot of people where I live have siestas.
We should say that, you know, the Jinja Island siesta.
That
So
might-
each day we have 2 hours just off.
That would make it. Actually, you know what? That's actually really good. I don't think it'd be more productive.
Yeah.
Provided we've got light in the house, if we get the light sorted out in the house, we could do something in the house.
What do you mean?
Because obviously having a siesta in the afternoon, we're going to eat into the day, aren't we?
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but you know, it's better than being exhausted at 2 o'clock and just collapsing.
It's just too late. I was crashing.
Yeah.
I'm not. When I get like I don't get very talkative, and I kind of get a bit quiet. I do. I'm only a wee nipper, you know.
Build a big mountain in the middle of the island.
Can we?
Candy Mountain.
Can we build a fort?
Charlie, come to Candy Mountain. No. Right. Okay.
Can we grow corn?
Yeah, we could go on the island. I think. I don't know. Don't know if the salt in the ground will permit us. Because if we pull out the soil from here under the boat dock, it's all going to be salty, isn't it?
Not forever.
Yeah, that's true.
The salt will work its way through.
Pooh's saying you need to be careful taking sand from the sea as it will disrupt the water movement. You end up digging.
Yeah, but I see this is actually silted up here.
Yeah, this is silt.
Yeah.
This isn't soil.
This
This is silt.
hasn't been done for a very long time.
Yeah.
And also it's a boat dock area, so it's sensible to have a bit more depth. It's very shallow here.
Yeah, it's really crazy shallow.
Yeah.
We can't jump off because you land on your bum and get a load of mud up your bum.
Yeah.
It isn't as much fun as it sounds.
I love how fast you get out.
It's like the worst enema ever.
Yeah.
It's like they
what
make your
like-
bum hole more dirty.
Oh.
If you end up digging a small trench, you can make a difference. Yeah, I mean, no, this is all silted up here, so there's not much in there either. You sometimes get some, you can see some starfish in the bay here, but I hadn't seen any for quite a while
You'll get a fish close to the boat house as well.
because it's deeper.
Well, yeah, they like the water, don't they? Like the depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, it's something that we'll look into. UN Special Envoy says, hi, Graham. Hello. Okay, we're going. Hello, goodbye. How many minutes of sleep does sleep Graham actually get? I'm guessing less than 5 minutes. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. So to that end, we'll see you on the Discord server in a bit. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Oh, Maggie.
And if you don't see you on the Discord server, we'll see you tomorrow for more Jinja Vision. Woo! Bye.